Charmaine from Two Shabby Shoes. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. I'm going to be showing you my design team project that I created using Shabby Art Boutique's Gingerbread Kisses. Now, primarily I used Gingerbread Kisses, which is the new release from Shabby Art Boutique, but I did use 3 or 4 of our other kits to bring in some elements that just went so perfectly with it for my project. And I did some resizing and some lots and lots of glittering. I will put all the information in the description box below for Shabby Art Boutique's Etsy shop, her newsletter, and Simply Shabalicious, her Facebook page. If you love beautiful and inspiration, you should go over to these sites and join them and have a look and see all the beautiful things that are being created. I will also put in the description box the links for the Gingerbread Kisses, the Sweet and Shabby Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Jingle Christmas, and Planner in a Box. Planner in the Box was from 2020, and I used 1 or 2 pieces from that kit, and just love every bit of it. Now, one of the things that Carrie Ann, the owner of Shabby Art Boutique, does is she provides you in the files when you download an elements file. And you can resize. See, this one would be 4 to a page, and I think this one was 9 to a page. So you can get different sizes and use them according to what your project is. Or you can just print them out the way that she gives them, because she gives you lots of sizes. There's over 30, I think 35, 40 pages in just the Gingerbread Kisses kit alone. Carrie Ann is actually running a sale that ends the end of the month where you can save up to 20%. And so you can get the Christmas kits, and you don't have to get Christmas. You can get any of her beautiful things. So you should head over there and take advantage of that. Just to show you that this particular element I printed on 8.5 by 11. This piece is an 8.5 by 11. I printed this out. I wasn't sure what size I was going to need for my project. My design team project actually measures 3.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. So I won't be able to show you on my work table here because I don't have that kind of space, and I will need to angle the camera a little bit different. But I'll need to be going into one of my other rooms. I don't know if I'm going to be in my dining room. I don't know if I'm going to be in my living room. I don't know if I'm going to be in my family room or my kitchen. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up to get the best photos and video to show you. Very large and lots and lots and lots of glitter. It's absolutely beautiful. I could not be more thrilled with how it came out, and it's functional. And although I'm not going to be able to use it at this particular time, and I'll explain to you why when you see it. We've had some warm weather, and this is not for warm weather, so I will show you. But anyway, I'm going to head into another room and apologize up front for the shadowing and the dark nature of photos and video, because we have had really dark, gloomy, wet days recently, and so that is just not great for taking photos and doing videos. So I want to say that up front. All right then, well, I'm going to switch to another room, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. I ended up in the kitchen. This is in front of my pie safe in the kitchen, and I really had a hard time getting just the right photos, but this is what I'm calling a snow meter. I started off with a yardstick, a lamb's ear wreath, and a floral foam ring, and I created this gorgeous snow meter. I usually just run out with a little ruler to measure the depth. But I've just layered and layered. I fussy cut just hundreds of pieces. And yeah, it took on a life of its own. And I just am so excited about this. I not only did I use glitter, but I used some puff paint on some of the pieces and then poured glitter on top of that so that I could get more depth in some of the pieces. And so you can see I've used some of the tags, I've enlarged them, I've glued them onto snowflakes. And this is a stocking that came in the Gingerbread Kisses and roses. And oh, you can barely see the glitter shining through. But it's so sparkly. And I did have a hard time capturing this video. I actually dropped it, and but it seemed to survive. But yeah, layering all of the pieces and deciding which ones to use, just so much fun. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put this. I may prop it up in my entryway, maybe in a bucket or in my umbrella stand. It's just so large. It is over 2 feet wide and 3.5 feet tall. And I think I should be able to, for storage, I think I should be able to disassemble it. But this, I did a removable clip so that when I go out to the snow, I can mark the depth, and by the time I get back in, I won't have forgotten, which is, if you're like me, it's kind of, you go from room to room and you've already forgotten why you were in there. So I would imagine I would forget the actual inches by the time I get back in the house and get cleaned off, right? Because if it's snowing, it's pretty messy. But I've taken some photos here up close so that you could see just how gorgeous this came out. And thank you, Carrie Ann, for the beautiful kits and inspiration. And now I have a fabulous meter to read my snow. And in the future, I plan to live in a state that doesn't have snow. So this would be hanging on my wall as a wreath. And just could not be more thrilled. Again, thank you. And I do hope all of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and that you find joy in the season. And thank you so much for joining me in the studio and in my kitchen for my design team project for Shabby Art Boutique. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Bye.